Good morning everyone. This is Amrita NR, your chemistry lecturer. Today in this video, we are going to discuss the unit 4, that is electrochemistry. First we will define electrochemistry. Electrochemistry means it is a branch of chemistry which deals with the interconversion of chemical energy into electrical energy or electrical energy into chemical energy. This is the definition of electrochemistry. For example, in a battery, the chemical energy is converted into electrical energy, whereas in an electroplating or electrolysis, what happens means here the electrical energy is converted into chemical energy. This is all about the introduction to electrochemistry. Next we shall study the application of electrochemistry. Where do we use this electrochemistry means mainly it is used in the industry. That is, the principle of cells are used to make electrical batteries. I think you are all familiar with the electrical batteries. You will use these electrical batteries in torches, digital cameras, digital watches, cell phones, etc. This is about the application of electrochemistry in industry. The next application of electrochemistry is in medical field. The diabetes blood sugar meters measure the amount of glucose present in the blood through its redox potential. This is a second application of electrochemistry in medical field. So next we shall learn the definition of current. Current means the flow of electrons through any conductor is known as current. So next we will define electrode. Electrode means it is a metallic rod. What's the role of electrode in a solution means it conducts electrons into the solution and out of the solution. This is about the definition of electrode. Next we shall study the definition of anode. Anode means it is one of the electrode in which the oxidation occurs. Oxidation means loss of electron is known as oxidation. So what anode will do means it sends electrons into the outer circuit and it has negative charge. So next we shall study the definition of cathode. Cathode means it is also one of the electrode. What it will do means it will carry the electrons from the outer circuit and it has positive charge. This is about the cathode. Next we will learn the definition of electrolyte. Electrolyte means it is the salt solution in a cell. So they have specific property. What are the specific property of electrolyte means? They are having able to conduct electricity when they are in molten form or in dissolved into the solution. This is about electrolytes. Electrolytes are also found in the body, which will include calcium, potassium, chlorine, magnesium, sodium, phosphate, etc. The role of calcium in our body is it will helpful for muscle contraction. Then the potassium will work for nerve functioning. The role of chlorine is it is helpful for maintain BP and pH of your blood fluids. This is about the electrolytes. Next we will learn the anode compartment. Anode compartment means it contains anode and oxidation of reaction occurs at anode compartment. The next one is cathode compartment. In cathode compartment what it will do means it contains cathode and reduction of reaction is occurs at cathode compartment. So next we will define the cell reaction. Cell reaction means in an electrochemical cell the flow of electrons takes place from one electrode to another. So this will cause half of the reaction takes place at the anode compartment and half of the reaction at the cathode compartments. Finally, this result a net chemical change is obtained by adding two half reaction is known as cell reaction. So if it is clear, so we will see the overall reaction. Thus, for the simple voltaic cell described above, we have two reactions. The first we will see the off reaction. So in off reaction you will observe zinc undergoes oxidation. It will loses electrons, that it will forms Zn2 plus and it will loses 2 electrons. The second one is copper gains 2 electrons and it will form Cu. That means here the reduction will occur. This is the off reaction of zinc and copper. Next we will see the cell reaction by adding up the off reactions. So on adding these two reactions you will get zinc plus Cu2 plus ion, that means copper. It will give zinc 2 plus and copper. This is about cell reactions. So next you will see a galvanic cell. This is a picture of galvanic cell. The another name of this galvanic cell is voltaic cell. Galvanic cell means here this galvanic cell is converts electrical energy. This galvanic cell converts chemical energy into electrical energy. So these cell is known as electrochemical cells or voltaic cell. The best example of galvanic cell is Daniell cell. The cell is formed by the combination of two half cells. One is oxidation half cell or it is called as anodic half cell, and another one is a reduction half cell or it is called as cathodic half cell. The next point is the oxidation of cell contains of zinc electrode, then it is dipped in a zinc sulfate solution, whereas in case of reduction of cell contains copper electrode but it is dipped in a copper sulfate solution. So both the half cells are externally connected by a metallic wire and internally connected by the salt bridge. This is very important. What is the role of salt bridge means? Salt bridge is a U-shaped tube containing a solution of potassium sulfate or potassium nitrate or potassium chloride or ammonium nitrate in agar-agar gel contained a porous site. So it maintains the electrical neutrality between the two solutions. This is the role of salt bridge. So in the picture you will observe a Daniell cell. So the following reaction takes place in the cell, that is galvanic cell. You will observe here anode compartment oxidation occurs, whereas in cathode compartment reduction occurs. So the anode reaction is given by Zn undergoes oxidation, it will loses 2 electrons, hence the reaction is given by Zn gives rise to Zn2 plus 2 electron. This is about anode compartment, and in the cathode compartment what happens means copper gains 2 electrons and it will become Cu. That is the reaction you will write as Cu2 plus 2 electrons gives rise to Cu. This is about galvanic cell. So the movement of electrons from zinc electrode produces a current in the reverse directions. The overall cell reaction is given by this equation. First, Zn plus Cu2 plus gives rise to Zn2 plus Cu. This is the overall reaction. So in oxidation what happens means zinc loses 2 electrons and in reduction the copper gains 2 electrons and it will becomes Cu. This is about galvanic cell. Thanks for watching.